Hello and welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we apprise you with the recent important legal developments across the nation. Let's take a look at the headlines. Supreme Court refuses to interfere with Chhattisgarh High Court order in Jheeram Ghaati Naxal attack case. Centre defends IT amendment rules in relation to online gaming. Tells Delhi High Court it ensures safeguards for children and youth. Chief Justice Pritinker Diwaker of Allahabad High Court stirs controversy with remarks against former CJI Dipak Misra. ED issues show cause notice to Byjus in relation with violations worth over 9,000 crore. Bail granted to World Cup final pitch intruder wearing pro-Palestine t-shirt. Now the headlines in detail. The Supreme Court has refused to intervene in the order passed by the Chhattisgarh High Court, which dismissed the National Investigation Agency's plea concerning the Jheeram Ghaati Naxal attack that took place in 2013 in Bastar district. The horrible massacre led to the death of 27 people, including Congress leaders such as Nand Kumar Patel, Mahendra Karma and Vidya Charan Shukla. The NIA has been investigating the case and a trial was underway. However, following a complaint by the son of the deceased Congress leader, the state police registered an FIR alleging NIA of neglecting to probe from the angle of a broader political conspiracy that could have been responsible for the incident. The NIA sought that case made by way of the FIR registered by the state police be transferred to it, as it was linked to their investigation. However, the trial court in the first instance and then the High Court rejected NIA's plea. The NIA then approached the Supreme Court, challenging the High Court order. The top court initially stayed any further investigation in the case by the state police in 2020. The matter came for hearing before a bench of the Apex Court led by the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, and also comprising Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra, that heard Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju appearing for NIA, and advocates A.N.S. Nandkarni and Sameer Sodhi representing the state of Chhattisgarh. After hearing both the parties at length, the top court dismissed the special leave petition filed by the NIA and upheld the order of the Chhattisgarh High Court. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has filed its reply before the Delhi High Court in a petition challenging the Information Technology Amendment Rules of 2021 with regards online gaming provisions. The amendments enacted on April 6 this year are defended by the government as ensuring safeguards to protect children and youth from harms such as psychological injury, gaming addiction, financial loss and fraud associated with online gaming. MeitY asserts that the amended IT rules establish a regulatory framework applicable to online gaming intermediaries throughout the nation, and the framework includes due diligence and verification processes. This safeguards vulnerable youth and children and regulates the online gaming industry effectively and responsibly. The ministry, in its affidavit, highlighted that a significant development in this context is the formation of the Inter-Ministerial Task Force for Online Gaming Regulation. The body comprises of 9 members, including secretaries from different ministries of the central government and the CEO of Niti Aayog. IMTF was responsible for the comprehensive examination of issues related to online gaming, and the government conducted extensive deliberations upon the report submitted by the IMTF in September 2022, which advocated the implementation of 2021 rules. Opposing the centre, the petitioner in the case, NGO Social Organization for Creating Humanity, emphasized on the need for effective control and regulation of online games and gambling or betting, and a regulatory framework that aligns with the constitutional and legislative provisions. The petitioner contended that online gaming platforms do not fall within the ambit of intermediaries as contemplated under Section 79, subsection 2 of the Information Technology Act of 2000. It was further submitted that the IT amendment rules are beyond the legislative competence of the Union government, as Entry 34 of List 2 of the 7th Schedule of the Constitution categorically gives the power to enact laws on subject of gaming and betting to the state governments. Even in the case of games of skill, the petitioner contends that regulatory authority lies with the states under Entries 1, 26 and 33 of the List 2 that deal with public order, trade and commerce within the state, and sports, entertainment and amusements respectively. Retiring Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court, CJ Pritinker Diwaker, has stirred controversy with his recent remarks made against the former Chief Justice of India, Dipak Misra. The judge, speaking at his farewell function, said that the decision of his transfer from Chhattisgarh High Court to Allahabad High Court in 2018 by the Collegium, which was then headed by the Chief Justice Dipak Misra, was ill-intended and done to harass him. CJ Diwaker called the decision a bane that turned into boon because of the support rendered to the Chief Justice by his colleagues and bar members. While Justice Diwaker was critical of the decision made by the former CJI, he thanked the present Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, stating that he rectified the injustice done to him by recommending his name to be the Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court. EdTech company Byjus has been served with a show cause notice by the Enforcement Directorate, alleging contravention of the Foreign Exchange Management Act of 1999, amounting to over Rs 9,000 crores. The ED initiated an investigation against Think and Learn Private Limited and its founder Byju Ravindran in response to various complaints regarding its foreign investment and business conduct. The company is accused of making substantial foreign remittances and investments in foreign nations that violate several provisions of FEMA and causing a potential loss of revenue to the Indian government. In April this year, searches were conducted at the office and residence of Byjus, and documents related to overseas investments by the company were found and seized. If you watched the ICC Cricket World Cup final match that took place recently in Ahmedabad between India and Australia, it is very likely that you saw a pitch intruder which ran towards Virat Kohli wearing a pro-Palestine t-shirt. The man was an Australian citizen named Wen Johnson, who evaded the security and reached the pitch at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. He was apprehended immediately by the security and handed over to the crime branch of the city, which took him into custody on charges of criminal trespass and causing hurt to deter public servants from doing their duty. Johnson was then produced before a court in Gandhinagar, which granted him bail in the matter. An FIR has been launched against Johnson for the spectacle. Notably, his t-shirt had slogans "Stop Bombing Palestine" and "Save Palestine" written on it. A preliminary probe has revealed that he is a habitual offender and he has been booked in Australia as well for a similar incident for invading sports fields. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum and subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.